I've just given all this reason for optimism. What are the reasons that to be pessimistic looking forward? Oh, well, the offensive line. This offensive line is unforgivable. I don't understand how the 49ers reviewed their Super Bowl loss and their run through the playoffs and said, yeah, it's a good O-line. Let's just stick with it. The Niners had two clear weaknesses coming into the offseason. The secondary and the offensive line, in particular the interior. They didn't address either. They signed Tom Compton to play right guard, and he's terrible. He's worse than Mike Person, who was the starting right guard last year. So what do they got? They could have had a first-round pick on the offensive line this year. They took Kinlaw instead. Kinlaw played well today, but they need an offensive lineman so bad. So if you're watching at home and you're like, yeah, Grant, you're making a bunch of good points, but what about this awful offensive line? It's not going to get better. Yeah, that's true. It's not. What's going to happen with the offensive line? Mike McGlinchey. Oh, the nerve of that guy to write still here on Twitter a few weeks ago. The nerve. Someone needs to put together a Mike McGlinchey highlight tape from this season, because every game he's thrown around on his back twice today. It's without fail. I'd like to see that. I would like to see all of Mike McGlinchey, all of his highlights or lowlights from this season set to Chariots of Fire. And I'd like to see him getting thrown around in slow motion. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Mike McGlinchey just doom, 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 doom. Maybe I'll make that. That's what I got. It's bye week. So I'm just going to go through all the games and find all the clips of Mike McGlinchey flying backward, and I'll slow it down and set it to Chariots of Fire. And I think we'll all really enjoy that. That'll help us get through the bye week. What is that, man? It's almost like, I don't know. Mike. And then he's not even the worst offensive lineman. Tom Compton, even worse. Daniel Brunskill, not a center. Laken Tomlinson stinks. And then you got Trent Williams, who's decent. He's okay. It's not like the Niners run behind him very well.